Hey YouTube, and welcome to a milestone collection pickup video. Not so much because of the stuff that I picked up. While I did pick up a lot of neat stuff that I'm more than happy to share with you guys, this is a milestone episode because this marks the 400th numbered collection pickup video. I was actually telling my buddy Movie John that this might go to the last video that I uploaded, which was Macabro's horror DVD haul. But I decided to skip that idea because Macabro's DVD haul is its own thing, because it's its own type of videos, and these are my videos. So this is my 400th collection pickup video, because in the channel there has been more than 400 between the when I used to be able to go to conventions, all the stuff that I picked up at conventions, Macabro's horror DVD haul, random pickup videos that I've done here and there, with food or stuff like that. So the channel has had more than 400, but this is the 400th numbered collection pickup video. So yeah, it's kind of really surprising to me that I've reached 400, even though I edit and post the videos and number them myself. Movie John was actually the one that told me that I was about to reach 400, and I was like really blown away that I've reached as long as I have. There have been times I've actually just thought about quitting YouTube and stop doing it, but I like sharing this kind of stuff, and even though not a lot of people watch the stuff that I post on YouTube, it's still fun for me to talk about this, and it's a way to break my daily routine. And if it were up to me, I have all these crazy ideas for videos and video content, but yeah, it's my buddy Movie John always says, I do what you love doing, and I love doing this. I love talking about the stuff that I pick up. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick thanks to everyone that watches my channel, that supports the channel with a view, with a thumbs up, with a comment. You guys are really the only reason I do this, because no one else likes me taking time away from stuff to record the videos, or even likes me buying so much stuff. But again, it's what I like doing. It's what brings me happiness, just talking about the stuff. So let's get started. I don't want to make a really long video. Bought this really cool thing through Discreto Toys. It's a lamp, but it's a really cool, at least to me I thought it was cool, a really cool dragon lamp. I saw this and I immediately wanted it because I like the design of the dragon. I like the little Celtic images here. It comes with a glass thing that I didn't want to break, because I didn't want to break it. But I saw this and I immediately wanted it for a set piece for my horror collection. Eventually I do want to set up my movie room with one half Macabro's horror section and the other half my movie section, along with the video games. But yeah, because of the plague, we don't live in the house, so I haven't been able to had a chance to finish it up. I'm still buying stuff, and this will be a nice background set piece, because I have a Halloween bulb that I picked up that like flickers like fire. So this will work. That will work perfect with this. I just need to see if the wattage is compatible and it won't short circuit. But I just really like this. It's missing a couple of pieces, but that just adds character to this. Like, it's a really old, beaten down Maltese dragon. So yeah, I just fell in love with that, and that will work really well as a background piece on the movie room. In that vein, I also picked up these two goblets or glasses. They fit the color scheme perfectly. They have black, red, and white. And that's black and red are Macabro's colors, so these are great for him. I have so many of these Halloween goblets, but they're nice additions that I picked up. Also, if you follow my channel or you know me personally, you know I like picking up props for either for costuming or just silly hats or things that I buy with the intention of using in later videos someday. So I saw this one. It's a shark hat. I don't know. Jaws is one of my favorite horror movies. So I saw this and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy it. It's not a Jaws official thing, but like most of the stuff that I have, if it has a shark, it's because I love Jaws. And I thought this was silly. If I ever do a shark or macabro, or I do a Shark Week review of shark movies, I'll use that, and that will be a video series. Also, I've been trying to track down some cartoon gloves for a long while because I have this idea for a cartoon video series, and I just wanted the cartoon gloves. And whenever I see them at the flea markets, I only come across the one. I never come across the pair, but I finally came across the pair through Asael Asayu, which is another Facebook seller that I frequent, and seeing both of these left and right gloves was awesome. And now I'll be able to do that video series. I just need to pick out the movies that I want to talk about for that. Got this as a gift. One thing that I've unfortunately quit collecting are books. I wish I could sit down and read a book, but because of work and family stuff, I can't sit down and read a book. It's the same reason I can't sit down and watch a horror movie or play a video game. I just don't have the time. But I got this for as a gift, and it's from Star Wars, and it's Star Wars: The Queen's Shadow, a book based on Queen Amidala, and I thought it was pretty cool. There's also another book that's mentioned on the back for Ahsoka Tano. I would like to get that one too. I do have a book that I started reading but didn't finish with Asajj Ventress, which was really cool. So yeah, these books are awesome. I don't know if they're canon anymore, but they're cool. One of my brothers is getting rid of his video game collection, and he finally decided to get rid of the PlayStation 3 games. So to help him out and to add to my collection, I picked up these. This is House of the Dead Overkill, the extended cut. I have this on the Wii. I love this on the Wii. It's one of my favorite Wii games. But this cleans up the graphics because it's on the PlayStation 3 and adds a few extra details, so that's why I picked it up. It's a great game. It's a rail shooting game, like all the House of the Dead. But that one's really fun. It's good. It's kind of like a grindhousey kind of version of House of the Dead. Don't know anything about this one, just reading the back. It says it's time travel, and I'm a huge mark for time travel, so picked up Singularity. Not the biggest Medal of Honor fan, but I still like the games for the most part. So I bought from him Medal of Honor Warfighter, the limited edition. Don't know if the servers for PlayStation 3 are still running, because now they're up to PlayStation 5, so I don't know if they've dumped support for PlayStation 3 yet. So I don't know if this thing will even allow me to do the updates or the downloads, but we'll see. And I have the best, in my opinion, the best version of this video game series, which was NBA 2K12, the one with Michael Jordan. But he had this one, and I was like, well, it's 2 years after the one that I have, because I really love that NBA 2K12, the one with Jordan, because he's like the best of all time in my opinion. But again, I picked this. It's the 2K14 version with LeBron James on the cover there. Also has Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. And yeah, I just really like basketball games. I think they translate really well to video games, so that's fun. Also, I usually wait 2 weeks before going to pick up my stuff through Movie Freak Bazaar, but we were in the area, and I was like, well, I might as well go pick up my stuff, so I did. He had these animes on sale, and he was liquidating them, so I jumped and picked them up. Don't know anything about either one of these two, but this is Amnesia. It's a 12 episode anime series on 3 DVDs. So might be good, might be weird, I don't know. And picked up Kokoro Connect, another blind buy. I don't know anything about this, but I like, much like horror movies or some action movies, I like going blind into anime because I like being surprised. Sometimes the animes are not, the plot is not necessarily good. It's very confusing. It doesn't really, either it didn't translate well or it doesn't make any sense to begin with. But at least the animation is always solid. That's why I love anime. So this might be good, I'm hoping. Blind Buy picked up Dark Frontier. No idea what this one is about. But it looks like a modern western, so hoping it's good. This one I remember Brad Jones doing a review on it in one of the midnight screening episodes, and him saying it was not good. But it has Gary Oldman and Harrison Ford, so it's got to be at least a little good. He's reviewed movies that he has said are garbage, and I watch them and I think they're okay. But this is Paranoia, so I don't know if it will be good. Another Blind Buy bought because of the cast. It has Robert De Niro, Edward Norton, and Mila Jovovich. Stone. Picked up Amantla, which is a documentary about a music festival in Africa. So documentaries are really cool. Sometimes it can be really kind of like heart-wrenching, but other times they could be really, really cool, and I'm hoping this is really cool, if nothing else, for the music. I like music documentaries. I always come across this movie, but this time Movie Freak had the 2-disc collector's set of Cold Mountain. This is a Civil War movie with Nicole Kidman, Jude Law, and Renee Zellweger. So, if nothing else, it's a 2-disc set, so that's awesome. The only horror movie that I picked up, Carnivore, which is why I didn't pass it along to Macabro. I was like, it's only one, I might as well do it. About a genetically engineered monster. It doesn't look that cool, but I like cheesy bad movies, both martial art kung fu movies or horror movies. As long as I've mentioned this a bunch of times. As long as a movie is not boring as sin, it gets a pass. Even if it's bad, I like it. I don't know. I grew up with some really messed up tastes in movie. I mean, I can appreciate a good movie, but I also love the hell out of bad movies. I really like it. The only type of movies that I don't like are boring movies, and that involves a lot of dramas or like Oscar winners. I don't own The English Patient, and I don't think I ever will. So I don't like it. This one's a blind buy. It's The Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down. It's like a mockumentary following this group of people that party in LA. But it's all scripted, it's not real. But I was reading about this online. It might be fun, so. Picked up the 2-disc special edition of The Stuntman. I have this one, but I have the single disc. So Movie Freak Bazaar had the Severin 2-disc release, and I was like, well, I'm gonna pick it up because I like upgrading. Well, not upgrading, but I like getting the 2-disc sets always because of the special features. Usually the single disc sets don't have any special features or very few special features, and this one has a bunch of them. So, and I like this stuff, man. When I bought it, I saw it, and I thought it was really cool. So really happy to get the 2-disc set. Picked up Baltic Storm, which is based on a true event about this. I think it's a submarine. Maybe it's a submarine or a ship that was trafficking weapons to Russia. Maybe. At least that's what it says here on the back. I don't know. It's based on an actual event that happened, but it has Donald Sutherland. So, and Gurgen Prochnow, who was in Das Boot. So yeah, that's why I picked that one up. And I actually picked this up through Discreto. He gave it to me as a gift because he said it was kind of scratched up, and I haven't been able to play it. My DVD is really old. It's running on 16 years old. It plays, but it doesn't play discs that are really badly scratched. But the PlayStation 3 sometimes does, so it's kind of scratched. So, but I'm hoping at least the PlayStation 3 will play it. because I don't have a buff or anything like that. But it's the Rugrats movie. I have Rugrats Go Wild, and I have the Wild Thornberries, but I was missing the first Rugrats. Was never huge. This was after my time. I would still watch. To this day, I still watch cartoons. But I was watching other type of cartoons, so I never really got into the Rugrats. But I remember the movie being really good. Never got into the whole Nickelodeon phase when Rugrats was popular. I was watching. I don't remember the time frame, but I was watching more Cartoon Network, like Dexter's Lab or Johnny Bravo or stuff like that, or was Batman or Animaniacs during that time frame? I don't remember, but I never got into SpongeBob, never got into Rugrats, so again, after my time of when I would appreciate these type of cartoons. But the movie is pretty cool, and it's the only one I needed to complete that kind of trilogy, because I have, again, the Wild Thornberries, and when they cross over with the Rugrats Go Wild and they meet the Wild Thornberries. The movies are good. Again, I can't speak much for the TV series, but I remember the movies being good, so really happy that I got this as a gift through these schedules. So thank you for that. And that was the pickup video, the 400th monumental pickup video. I don't know how many more of these I'll get to do if stuff keeps getting in the way. And I really gotta sit down and actually watch a bunch of the stuff that I buy. I have a really long backlog of stuff. But once I do get to watch them, I can do movie reviews, which is what I want to do. But yeah, I always like to recommend the standout of the collection. And there's a lot of blind buys. I'm not gonna lie, I really bought a lot of blind buys, which I love doing. But the only one I can recommend is the Stuntman, because I have seen this. I just want to see the special features. I don't know if there's a different cut of this, or if this is like the definitive and only cut. But yeah, this is really cool. It's not that hard to find as far as I know, except this one. I don't know if the Severin release to this set is too hard to find, but I've seen the Stuntman on Blu-ray and the single disc DVD that I own, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, and I would recommend that if you want to see one of these. So, thanks so much for watching, for again following me in this 400 episode adventure. I hope I can do and keep doing this. If you know, I can still do this for another 1,000 episodes. But until I see you all again, please stay safe during these crazy plague-ridden times. Hopefully the vaccine will work and not mess up people, and things can get back to normal, because I really want things to get back to normal and go to back the way the things were. But please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.